If you're over 60 and bathing every single day, you might be accelerating skin aging and putting your health at serious risk. What your parents taught you about staying clean could actually be destroying your body's natural protection right now. Dermatologists are sounding the alarm. Millions of seniors are unknowingly damaging their skin barrier with a habit they think is keeping them healthy. The itching, the dryness, those mysterious rashes that won't heal, they're not just part of getting older. Your daily shower could be the hidden culprit behind infections, falls, and that paper-thin skin that bruises at the slightest touch. The truth about how often you should actually bathe will shock you, and it goes against everything you've been told your entire life. What you're about to discover could transform your skin, boost your energy, and protect you from dangers you never saw coming. Stay with me, because in the next few minutes you're getting answers that could end years of unnecessary suffering. I'm revealing the exact bathing frequency recommended by leading geriatric specialists, and it's probably half of what you're doing now. You'll discover 3 critical warning signs your body is screaming that you're bathing too much, signs you've likely been ignoring or blaming on age. I'll walk you through 2 simple skin tests you can perform right now in your own home to assess whether your current routine is helping or hurting you. No doctor visits, no expensive equipment, just your fingertips and 30 seconds. Then comes the game changer, the precise doctor-approved bathing schedule designed specifically for aging skin after 60, including exactly which body parts need daily attention and which ones don't. Plus, I'm sharing the best-kept secret about water temperature that most seniors get dangerously wrong. By the end, you'll know how to protect your skin's natural defenses while staying fresh and confident. But here's the kicker. The final tip about timing might be the most important health decision you make this year. Here's what's happening inside your skin right now that changes everything. After 60, your skin becomes up to 30% thinner than it was in your 30s. Imagine the difference between a thick winter blanket and a bed sheet. Your oil glands, which once kept your skin naturally moisturized, slow down dramatically, producing barely half the protective oils they used to. Cell turnover that happened every 28 days in your youth now takes 45 to 60 days, meaning your skin can't repair itself like before. This isn't about vanity. It's about your body's first line of defense against infection and disease. You've probably noticed your skin feels tight after bathing, or you're constantly applying lotion but still feel dry an hour later. Maybe you've got persistent itching that keeps you awake at night, or your skin tears easily from the smallest bump. Those aren't just annoyances, they're distress signals. When you bathe daily with hot water and soap, you're stripping away the thin lipid barrier that's barely holding on. Think of it like washing a delicate antique fabric every single day. Eventually, it disintegrates. Your grandmother's advice about daily baths was perfect for her younger skin, but your aging skin plays by completely different rules now. Brace yourself, because what dermatologists and geriatric specialists actually recommend will go against everything you've practiced your entire life. The medical consensus is clear. Seniors over 60 should bathe only 2 to 3 times per week for full-body washing. Yes, you heard that right. Not daily, not even every other day for most people. Dr. Mitchell Klein from the American Academy of Dermatology states that frequent bathing in older adults does more harm than good, and the research backs this up completely. Here's the biological reality. Every time you step into that shower or bath, you're washing away sebum, your skin's natural oil that acts like a protective shield. In younger people, sebum replenishes within hours. But after 60, your body takes days to rebuild that protection, and if you're bathing daily, it never gets the chance. You're essentially leaving your skin defenseless 24/7. Hot water opens your pores and allows soap to penetrate deep into the skin layers, dissolving the ceramides and lipids that hold your skin cells together like mortar between bricks. Without this mortar, your skin develops microscopic cracks that let moisture escape and bacteria enter. The skin's pH level also shifts with excessive washing. Healthy skin maintains a slightly acidic pH of around 5.5, which prevents harmful bacteria from colonizing. Soap, even mild varieties, has an alkaline pH that disrupts this balance. For younger skin, balance restores quickly. For aging skin, it can take 12 to 14 hours to return to normal, right about when you're bathing again, creating a vicious cycle. The first warning sign is staring you in the face every single day. But you've probably been blaming it on winter weather, your laundry detergent, or just getting older. I'm talking about relentless dryness, itching that drives you mad, and skin that flakes off like you're shedding layers. This isn't normal aging. This is your skin screaming for help. Picture this. You finish your morning shower, towel off, and within minutes your shins start itching. By afternoon, you're scratching your arms absent-mindedly while watching TV. At night, the itching intensifies, especially on your legs and back, keeping you from falling asleep. You look down and see white flakes on your dark clothing, dusty residue on your sheets. You've bought every lotion at the drugstore, slathering them on multiple times daily, but the relief barely lasts an hour. Here are the specific warning signs you need to watch for. Your skin feels tight and uncomfortable within an hour of bathing. Visible white or grey flakes appear on your clothing, especially around shoulders, arms and legs. Your skin has a rough, sandpaper-like texture when you run your hand over your shins or forearms. You experience intense itching that worsens at night or after removing clothes. Red, irritated patches appear on your lower legs, inner arms or torso. Your skin shows a crackled appearance like dried mud. Small fissures or cracks develop around heels, knuckles or elbows. You need to reapply moisturizer 3 or more times daily just to feel comfortable. Here's what's actually happening. Those itchy sensations are nerve endings exposed because the protective outer layer has been washed away. The flaking isn't just dead skin. It's your stratum corneum literally falling apart because it lacks the oils needed to stay intact. The medical term is xerosis, and it affects up to 85% of seniors, but most cases are completely preventable. Each flake is a piece of your body's armor gone, leaving you vulnerable to infections that your compromised immune system will struggle to fight. The second warning sign is far more dangerous and often goes unrecognized until it becomes a serious medical problem. Recurring infections and skin conditions that won't heal. When your skin barrier breaks down from excessive bathing, you're not just dealing with dryness. You're opening the door to bacteria, fungi and viruses that your body can no longer keep out. Here's what to watch for. Small cuts or scrapes that take weeks to heal instead of days. Red, weeping patches that appear suddenly and spread despite treatment. Recurring fungal infections, especially between toes, in skin folds or under breasts. Painful, inflamed areas that feel hot to the touch and don't respond to over-the-counter remedies. Eczema or dermatitis that suddenly appears after decades of clear skin. frequent bacterial infections requiring multiple rounds of antibiotics, persistent rashes in moist areas like the groin or underarms, cellulitis, a serious bacterial skin infection causing swelling, redness and fever. Let me tell you about Nadine, a 68-year-old retired librarian who battled mysterious skin infections for 3 years. Painful red patches on her legs were initially diagnosed as eczema. Steroid creams provided temporary relief, but inflammation returned worse than before. Then infections started. First her ankle, requiring oral antibiotics, then her forearm, then her hip. She was seeing her dermatologist monthly, spending hundreds on medications, feeling increasingly anxious. Was it diabetes? An autoimmune disease? Expensive tests came back normal, deepening the mystery. The breakthrough came when a new physician asked, "How often do you bathe?" Nadine answered that she showered every morning and took evening baths, thinking extra cleanliness would help healing. She was bathing twice daily with antibacterial soap and hot water, absolutely destroying her skin's natural defenses. The doctor prescribed a strict protocol: full baths only twice weekly, lukewarm water, gentle cleanser on specific areas only, and thick ointment immediately after patting dry. Nadine was skeptical and horrified at bathing so infrequently, but within 2 weeks her skin stopped weeping. Within a month, redness faded. Within 3 months, she was infection-free for the first time in years. No new medications, just giving her skin the chance to rebuild its natural defenses. The third warning sign has nothing to do with how your skin looks and everything to do with a threat that could end your independence in a single moment. The devastating combination of fall risk and physical exhaustion that comes with daily bathing. This is the danger nobody talks about, yet it sends thousands of seniors to the emergency room every single year. Let's talk about the brutal reality of bathroom falls. According to the CDC, over 230,000 seniors are injured in bathroom accidents annually, and the bathtub or shower is the most dangerous spot in your entire home. Every time you step over that tub edge or onto that slippery shower floor, you're performing a complex physical maneuver requiring balance, strength and coordination, all abilities that decline after 60. When you're doing this daily, you're multiplying your risk exposure 7 times compared to someone who bathes twice a week. It's simple mathematics. More trips into the tub equals more opportunities for disaster. But here's what makes frequent bathing even more treacherous: the physical toll it takes on your body. A full bathing routine isn't just standing underwater, it's reaching, bending, scrubbing, balancing on one foot, lifting legs and manoeuvring in a confined wet space. For many seniors, this is the most strenuous activity of their entire day. Watch for these critical warning signs. You feel winded or exhausted after bathing and need 30 minutes or more to recover. You've caught yourself grabbing for support or losing balance while getting in or out. You've had a close call, a slip, a stumble, a moment where you thought you might fall. You dread bath time because it feels like a physically demanding chore. You've started skipping other activities because bathing takes so much energy. You feel lightheaded or dizzy during or after bathing due to hot water and steam. It takes longer to complete your bathing routine than it used to. You're anxious about bathing when home alone. Here's the cascade effect that robs you of independence. Daily bathing depletes your energy reserves, leaving you too tired for physical activities that maintain strength and balance. Weaker muscles and worse balance increase full risk even further. Fear of falling makes you more tentative and anxious, which ironically increases fall risk because you're tense and moving awkwardly. Now, let's get to what you actually came here for. The exact bathing schedule that protects your health while keeping you fresh and confident. This is straight from geriatric specialists and dermatologists who've spent decades studying aging skin. The gold standard for seniors over 60 is 2 to 3 full-body baths or showers per week. That means complete washing from head to toe with soap and water. For most people, Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday works perfectly, giving your skin adequate recovery time between sessions. On non-bathing days, you'll use what doctors call the critical areas method, a targeted approach that maintains hygiene without destroying your skin barrier. Here's your daily washing protocol for non-bath days. Use a washcloth with plain warm water, no soap, to gently clean 4 essential zones. First, your face. Just water is enough to remove sleep residue and refresh you. Second, your underarms where bacteria accumulate and cause odour. Third, your groin and genital area for obvious hygienic reasons. Fourth, any skin folds where moisture gets trapped, under breasts, between thighs or abdominal folds if present. This targeted washing takes 5 minutes, uses minimal water, preserves your skin's protective oils, and keeps you perfectly fresh throughout the day. You can do this at the sink without the exhaustion or fall risk of a full bath. Right now, wherever you are, you can perform a simple test that reveals the true condition of your skin barrier. This takes 30 seconds and requires nothing but your hands. This is the same assessment dermatologists use in clinical settings, and it will tell you immediately whether overbathing has compromised your skin's protective layer. Here's exactly how to do the skin barrier integrity test. Choose an area on your forearm, about halfway between your wrist and elbow. Make sure the spot hasn't had lotion applied in the last few hours. You need to test your skin's natural condition. Using your index finger, press firmly into the skin and drag your finger about 2 inches, applying moderate pressure. You're not trying to hurt yourself, just enough pressure that you feel resistance. Now lift your finger and look closely at the skin you just touched. Here's how to interpret what you see. If your skin looks normal, with perhaps a very faint line that disappears within seconds, congratulations. Your skin barrier is intact and healthy. If you see a white line or streak that remains visible for more than 10 seconds, your barrier is compromised. If the white line stays visible for 30 seconds or longer, you have significant barrier damage. If the area turns red, feels irritated, or if the white line is raised and remains for several minutes, you have severe barrier disruption that needs immediate attention. What you're observing is called blanching response, and it reveals how well your skin can maintain its structure and blood flow. Healthy skin with adequate lipids and moisture bounces back instantly. Compromised skin lacks the elasticity and cellular cohesion to recover quickly, so it shows visible stress marks that linger. That persistent white line is essentially your skin cells unable to snap back into proper alignment because the glue holding them together, those natural oils and ceramides, has been washed away. Now perform a second quick assessment, the texture test. Run your palm slowly across your shin or the top of your forearm. Close your eyes and really pay attention to what you feel. Healthy skin should feel relatively smooth with slight natural texture. If it feels like fine sandpaper, rough patches, or you can feel tiny bumps and ridges, that's keratosis pilaris or general barrier damage from excessive washing. If it feels tight, almost stretched, like leather that's been dried out, your skin is severely dehydrated from overbathing. The second home test reveals something equally critical: whether your skin is producing enough natural oils or if you've stripped away your body's ability to moisturize itself. This is the natural oil production assessment, and it tells you if your bathing routine has thrown your skin's self-regulating system completely off balance. Here's how to perform this test accurately. Tomorrow morning, before you do anything, no washing, no bathing, no touching your face, go to a mirror in natural light. Take a thin tissue or a single sheet of toilet paper and gently press it against 3 specific areas: your forehead, the side of your nose, and your cheek. Hold it there for 10 seconds with light pressure, then remove it and examine the tissue closely. What you're looking for are oil marks, translucent spots where your skin's natural sebum has transferred onto the paper. Here's how to read your results. If you see faint oil marks on the tissue from your forehead and nose area, but little to none from your cheek, your oil production is normal and balanced. If the tissue shows absolutely no oil from any area and looks completely unchanged, your sebum production has been suppressed, likely from overbathing. If you see heavy, greasy marks from all areas, you might be overcompensating. Paradoxically, stripped skin sometimes produces excess oil in a desperate attempt to protect itself. Now let's do the morning tightness test. This one requires waiting until the morning after you've bathed. When you wake up, before drinking water or moving around much, pay attention to how your face feels. Gently touch your cheeks, forehead, and around your eyes. Does your skin feel comfortable and supple, or does it feel tight, almost like a mask stretched across your face? Healthy, adequately moisturized skin should feel relaxed and flexible in the morning. If you experience tightness or discomfort that only goes away after you apply moisturizer, your skin is chronically dehydrated from bathing too frequently. Here's the water absorption test for your body. Take your forearm and apply a small drop of plain water to the skin. Watch what happens. Does the water bead up and sit on the surface like it's on wax paper? Or does it immediately soak in and disappear within seconds? Counterintuitively, water that beads up indicates healthy skin with adequate natural oils, creating a protective barrier. Water that absorbs instantly means your skin is so parched and stripped of oils that it's desperately sucking up any moisture it can get. A clear sign of barrier damage from excessive bathing. Since you're bathing less frequently, let's make each session as skin-friendly as possible. Water temperature is critical. Keep it lukewarm, never hot. If your skin turns pink or the mirror fogs heavily, it's too hot. Hot water opens pores wider and strips oils faster than anything else. Aim for a temperature that feels barely warm, comfortable, but not steamy. Limit your bathing time to 10 minutes maximum. The longer you soak, the more your skin swells and allows water to penetrate and dissolve protective lipids. Set a timer if needed. Those relaxing 30-minute soaks are destroying your skin barrier. Soap selection matters enormously. Skip anything labelled antibacterial unless medically necessary. These are unnecessarily harsh. Choose fragrance-free, dye-free cleansers with minimal ingredients. Look for terms like gentle, moisturizing, or for sensitive skin. Cream-based cleansers or cleansing oils are superior to traditional bar soaps for aging skin. Only apply soap to areas that genuinely need it: underarms, groin, feet, and skin folds. Your arms, legs and torso need only water unless visibly dirty. Let's address the situations where you genuinely need more frequent washing and how to do it without destroying your skin. Incontinence is the most common exception. Urinary or bowel accidents require immediate cleaning to prevent infections and skin breakdown. The solution? Wash only the affected area with mild cleanser and lukewarm water, pat dry thoroughly, and apply a barrier cream. This isn't a full-body bath, it's targeted hygiene. Excessive sweating from medical conditions, certain medications, or hot flashes means you're accumulating moisture that breeds bacteria. If you're soaking through clothes daily, you need additional washing, but use the critical areas method with minimal soap rather than full baths. Focus on underarms, under breasts, and anywhere skin touches skin. Active wound care or post-surgical recovery may require your doctor's specific bathing instructions. Follow them precisely, but ask if full-body washing is necessary or if localized cleaning suffices. Diabetics with foot ulcers need careful daily foot washing, but not necessarily full showers. Chemotherapy patients often have severely compromised skin. Consult your oncologist about bathing frequency. Some conditions like severe eczema or psoriasis need specialized routines that might involve medicated baths or specific frequencies. If circumstances demand more frequent washing, protect uninvolved areas. Cover parts of your body that don't need cleaning. Use the mildest possible cleanser. Keep sessions under 5 minutes and moisturize immediately after. Medical necessity doesn't mean abandoning skin protection. It means being strategic about where and how you clean. Let me tell you about Vernon, a 72-year-old veteran who was convinced his body was simply falling apart. For 5 years, he battled relentless itching that kept him awake most nights. His legs were covered in scratch marks and scabs from unconscious nighttime scratching. He'd tried everything: different detergents, new sheets, allergy medications, countless creams. His doctor suggested it was just aging skin and prescribed increasingly stronger steroid creams that provided only temporary relief. Vernon's turning point came during a routine checkup with a new physician who noticed his severely dried, cracked skin. When asked about his hygiene routine, Vernon admitted he showered every morning and evening because he thought staying extra clean would help his skin heal. The doctor immediately recognized the problem. Reluctantly, Vernon agreed to try bathing just 3 times weekly. The first week felt wrong, almost dirty, despite using the critical areas method daily. But by week 2, something remarkable happened. He slept through an entire night without waking to scratch. By week 4, the open sores on his legs had healed. Within 3 months, his skin looked better than it had in a decade. Let's bring this all together with the 3 critical points you need to remember. First, bathing 2 to 3 times per week is medically recommended for seniors over 60. Daily bathing actively harms your skin barrier, depletes natural oils, and increases infection risk. This isn't about being less clean, it's about being medically smart. Second, use the critical areas method on non-bathing days. Face, underarms, groin and skin folds with just water or minimal soap. This keeps you fresh without the damage. Third, watch for the warning signs: persistent itching and flaking, recurring infections that won't heal, and physical exhaustion or fall risks from daily bathing routines. Here's the empowering truth. You have complete control over this aspect of your health right now, today, without prescriptions, doctor visits, or expensive treatments. One simple decision, changing how often you bathe, can dramatically improve your skin health, boost your energy, reduce fall risk, and enhance your quality of life. You're not a prisoner to outdated habits or cultural expectations. Your body has been trying to tell you something, and now you finally have the knowledge to listen and respond. This is your permission to break free from daily bathing. You're not being lazy or neglecting yourself. You're following medical evidence and giving your body what it actually needs to thrive. Take control, make the change, and watch your body thank you with healthier skin, more energy, and greater comfort. You deserve to feel good in your skin again. If this information opened your eyes, smash that like button right now. It helps us reach more seniors who desperately need to hear this. Drop a comment telling us how often you currently bathe and whether you're going to make the change. Your experience might help someone else take that first step. Share this video with any friends or family over 60 who are struggling with dry, itchy skin or don't realize they're bathing too often. How often should older adults bathe? Doctor recommended bathing this often for seniors. If you're over 60 and bathing every single day, you might be accelerating skin aging and putting your health at serious risk.